Welcome everybody to this presentation today. I am super excited to share this with you because this is something that changed my whole life. And I just want to ask a question right now. Who here would love an extra £10,000? Just raise your hands nice and high. Who would love £10,000? Okay, wonderful. And who would love to learn how you can make £10,000 whenever you want to? Who would love that? Amazing. Great. That is exactly what I'm going to be sharing with you today, is how you can do that. And this is something that I have been doing now for, since 2016 was when I first learned this strategy. And I actually invested over £20,000 learning this strategy. And once you know this, once you have mastered this, you can just do it again and again and again and again. But here's the thing. I know that most of you watching this right now, even when I share this strategy with you, you won't do it because you'll be too scared. Who has any fear or nervousness around sales? Let me know in the chat if you have any fear or nervousness when it comes to sales or selling your own products, especially. How do you feel about sales? Because I was a sales coach and a sales trainer for a huge corporate company, $2 billion company. And I know that most people have fear and nervousness around sales, especially when it comes to selling their own products. But if you want to make money, you have to be good at selling. Whether you're selling a product or whether you're selling yourself. Does that make sense? Because if you're going to go for, let's say, a job, what do you have to do in your interview? You have to sell yourself. If you're going to get a client, what do you have to do? You have to sell yourself or sell your product or your service. And so as I share this with you, if you do feel like you can't do this on your own right now, don't worry. I do have a plan of how we can help you do this. This is a super special program that we've put together, and I'm going to explain to you at the end how you can get access to this. So let's share with you how to make 10K. So this is an online course that I created. I'm going to share with you the content from that online course as much as I can. I only have a short slot here to share with you, so I'm just going to give you as much as I possibly can. And for anyone who's interested, you can get this full online course online through our website, and I'll post the link below for you to get that too. So how to make 10K? It's actually really simple. There are 7 steps, and once you master these 7 steps, you will be able to do this anytime you want to. And you'll get better and better and better at it. The first step, in order to be able to create 10K through public speaking, is you need to work on your abundance mindset. So many people say that they want to get 10K clients or 2K clients. They want to make huge businesses. They want to make a 7-figure business. Who would like to have a 7-figure business? Anybody want to make £1 million a year business? Yeah, nice, wonderful. But they don't have £1 million mindset. And if you don't have £1 million mindset, it's going to be really hard for you to build that. So how do you work on this? This is deep, right? You have to go right into your subconscious and reprogram your subconscious mind so that you can bring in abundance. Before you do any of the other steps, this is what you need to do. Now, there's a few ways you can reprogram your subconscious mind. For me personally, I love doing meditation. It's very, very powerful. I also do these regression therapies. So I do something called quantum regression, which takes you back to the very point of creation where those scarcity beliefs were created. And usually for most people, it's when we were a child or in our school. Sometimes it's even before that. If you believe in past lives, sometimes it goes even into that. But this poverty consciousness thing, we have to firstly remove that. So we don't obviously have time to do that right now, but I do explain all about this in the course, and you can then access it. And there is a meditation that you can do to rewire your mindset. Once you believe that you can really make 10K through public speaking, the next thing you need is you need a strategy, right? And so the first step in the strategy is you must create an irresistible offer. What does irresistible mean? Irresistible means it is a no-brainer. You need to pick a problem that you can solve. And the bigger the problem, the more people will pay you for the solution. So think about a problem that you would love to solve. If you're a speaker, there's probably a topic you love to speak about. So one of the topics I love to speak about is public speaking. So I create these irresistible offers, and I'm going to share with you an offer at the end of this. But your offer needs to be an absolute no-brainer. So you can tell me at the end if you think this is a no-brainer when I share with you exactly what the offer is. Once you know what problem you're going to solve, then it's how are you going to solve it? Is it going to be a book? Is it going to be an online course? Is it going to be coaching? Is it going to be events? How are you going to help people with this problem? And the irresistible part is really easy, because if the value you are giving is more than the value that you are charging for your service, then that is a no-brainer. So for this course, if I'm going to teach you how to make £10,000, the investment for this course is £997. So it's £1,000 to learn how to make £10,000. It's a great return on investment, right? Because you know then that you are going to get your money back and then some, as long as you do the work. So think about how you can make your offer irresistible. Now, once you have your irresistible offer, the next thing you must do is you must work on your expert positioning, your branding, your credibility. So when people check you out, they know that you are the real deal, that you walk your talk. This is a piece that's missing from most public speakers. And I get it all the time. People asking me, Luke, how can I get booked for speaking gigs? How can I get booked for podcasts? People tell me they've been speaking for years and they're still having to chase clients, chase speaking gigs. And it's usually because their positioning is not right. When people search online for their problem, do you come up at the top of their searches? If the answer is no, then this is the piece that you really need to work on. Once you have great positioning and a really great offer, it's then about getting confident expressing your offer. And this is where public speaking really comes in, because the more you speak about your offer, the more you share, the more powerful that's going to be. You're going to change people's lives. And you might start off a bit uncertain. I used to do door-to-door sales. And so the first few doors you knock on when it's a new product, you're a bit uncertain. You don't really know how to explain it properly. But after you've explained it 100 times, it then becomes super easy. And this is why we created our StandOut Speakers Academy. We have a membership and a community where you can practice together. You can practice with the other people in the community. And we have a great space for you to do that. We give you opportunities just like this today, where you can come and you can speak. We run lots of events together, and you can get confident communicating your offer. But the only way you can do that is to speak. Now, you might be thinking, okay, but why haven't we actually started reaching out to people yet? Well, because you have to get confident first. You get one chance to make a first impression on people. So once you're confident, now you are confident, you can start reaching out to your ideal clients. And your ideal clients, we have to really target them. So we have to look at, who are these people? Where do they hang out? What do they really need? How can we reach them? What kind of messaging would make a big impact for them? And this whole marketing piece is massive, right? And we do explain this in a lot of detail in the course. And there's some exercises for you to do, but just key thing here is make sure you are speaking to the right audience. Because if you're wasting your time speaking to someone who isn't a good fit for your product, you're going to get burnt out, you're going to tire yourself out, and you're going to waste a lot of energy. So this needs to be someone who has the problem that you can solve and can also afford your solution. Does this make sense? Wonderful. Now, once you have these people, the big question people say is, how can I sell it to them? How do I actually sell this? How do I get them to say yes? Because they have the problem, but how do I get them to commit? And this is the piece that is missing for many, many people, because we don't get taught how to sell. No one teaches us that at school, right? It's not something that often happens unless you have a very entrepreneurial family and you get some experience to this. Usually people are in the dark. So this sales piece, sales takes a lifetime to master. There's no shortcut. There's no secret strategy. You just have to invest in sales and get really committed. And then the final step is what we call ECE, exceptional customer experience. This is now you have the client, now you have the customer, you have to over deliver on your promise. Give them so much value that they recommend you to other people. And this then creates this amazing cycle where you will get more and more and more clients without having to do anything. You invest once, you find this ideal client, you deliver an incredible service to them, and then they will recommend you and it will grow and grow and grow. Does this make sense? Cool. So these are the 7 steps. If you do these 7 things, you will be able to be an incredible speaker that can make money from stage or on camera. We'll show you both strategies. And it's really not that simple. There are many different pieces to this. It helps to have someone to guide you, because the problem is there's so many little different intricate parts to this. Marketing, for example, so many intricate parts to this. How do you create the exact right offer? Maybe sometimes it's just a little tweak. Maybe if your product isn't selling right now, it's just a little tweak that might need to change. And so what we have created for everyone who's watching this right now, we have a very special challenge coming up at the StandOut Speakers Academy. It's called Money Making May. Money Making May. So who would like to make more money in May? Who would like to make even £10,000 in May? Let me know. Raise your hands or write in the comments. Yeah, nice to see them going straight up. Wonderful. If you're interested, you can join our StandOut Speakers Academy for May. It is just £49 to join the StandOut Speakers Academy in May, to join our Money Making May challenge. Included in that, you will get access to our community, to the accountability, and you will get access to this, how to make your first 10K through public speaking program. So right now you can get this for just £49. You can get this entire online course that breaks down everything that you need, and we'll be there with you throughout the whole month, step by step, showing you and sharing with you how we can do this, and we will do this literally together. So for those of you who are interested, I'm going to pop now in the comments for you. I'm going to pop the link so you can grab this right now. And please do join the community. We'd love to have you there. We have so many other different things that we teach in the community, but this Money Making May is the one if you are serious about getting your product out there, helping inspire and change the lives of all those people that you're here to help. And if you'd like some support, we are here for you 100%. Thank you all so much for being here today. I hope you found this super useful, and I look forward to seeing you on the challenge in May.